Hello and welcome to my party. Ooh, look at all this party stuff in the background. I picked a party picture on purpose, a little bit tongue in cheek, because today's episode is manifesting joy. And, fireworks and party hats and all the rest, balloons and everything are part of fun. And they absolutely have a joyous and fun place in life when we're just going through all the different pieces that we get to have in life, right? Today I want to talk about something much, much deeper. And there's lots of words we use to describe. We have fun, we're happy, we're ecstatic, we're excited. And the word joy is like the shortest word of all, 3 letters. And yet, for me, has perhaps the very deepest meaning. Because in my mind, at least, joy is that profound sense that is between satisfaction and contentment and excellence and excitement. And it's a combination of those with pixie dust scattered on it that can't really be described like real soul level joy, right? So, is that possible? I mean, my whole premise here is your ultimate life. And I define that, and you've heard this before, creating a life of purpose, prosperity, and joy by serving with your divine gifts. Your divine gifts are those gifts that you were given intentionally, lovingly, and carefully when you came to this, existence, to help you navigate, to help you serve, and to help you do it well and to enjoy them. That's what they are. There's lots of ways to define that, and you've heard it defined lots of ways. But they're the things that you love to do and that you're really good at. My work, and the work of many others, this isn't mine originally, like I'm the only one, but lots of people have discovered and published and talk about that we as individuals are happiest when we are in love, and I don't mean in romantic love, that's fun too, but when we are in the place of love and we're serving. I cannot count the number of people that I have talked to in the course of either networking or getting acquainted with folks or potential clients or coaching itself. The number of times people have said to me, I just want to help people. My real joy and satisfaction is helping people. I've been a guest on probably maybe 300 podcasts up to this point, and I've had hundreds of guests on my shows over the years, and I can't think of one that didn't say in the right place, I like helping people. I want to do something to help people. I had a fabulous interview the other day, and I mentioned it yesterday, I think, with a doctor in Russia. She said the same thing. I want to help people. I had an interview with all kinds of people. I mean, I could list them, doctors and laborers and people living in the woods, and I want to help people. So you know right now to the core of your soul that helping people is the driver for all of us. We get that contaminated when we mix it with stories about our worthiness, and we think, okay, yeah, it'd be nice to help people, and I can do that. I'll hold the door open or help somebody move or do something here and there, and those are great things, but we don't tie that to a way of being. We don't tie that to this is just how I show up every day, all the time, in every situation. I am here to serve. I don't know if you can hear one of our little kitties is here in the background making little kitty noises. But anyway, it's okay. That's part of the fun of live videos. So here is the truth that we discover from this. You, me, we were really built to love and serve each other. Now, I know, and so do you, that the world has plenty of people who are all about themselves, who think that the only way they're important is if they have a ton of money or things, and then seem to, lord it over others, or people who have control. You see dictators and leaders and bosses and other people who think that joy and fun is by ordering people around or hurting people, but that's not the truth, and you and I know that. There's something wrong there inside. It doesn't last. It's not real. The joy isn't actual. So today I want to talk about manifesting joy. My commitment on this road to 50 million is to do every single thing I can to help you discover, develop, and then serve with your divine gifts. I don't mean a little bit. I mean all in crazy service, loving every second of it. And, you know, it's funny to hear me say those things because it wasn't all that many years ago when if I'd heard those, I certainly wouldn't have said those words, but if I'd heard them, I would have thought they were a bunch of hype. I would have thought that they were just nonsense and somebody trying to be impressive or cool or whatever, or stupid. And now it's funny because I'm in a place where I love both the idea of being in service all the time, and I love every minute of trying to do that. Isn't that funny how we change? So today's manifesting joy, and we've defined joy, at least for our purposes, as that deepest mix of real deep and powerful satisfaction that feels so good. To have it, to experience it, and to give it. You know what it feels like when you do something that is perhaps satisfying a deep need or going way out of your way to serve someone, and you truly do, and you alleviate some suffering and some pain, and you really help somebody with something important. I'll remember, I probably won't ever forget a time when I lived in Phoenix many years ago, and it was a hot summer day, and it was in that part of the year where there was, they call them monsoons, where it would often every afternoon rain and thunderstorm in the city. And from about, maybe 2 to 4 o'clock or 3 to 5 or 6, sometimes on into the evening. So I had a friend in the church that I was in who was roofing his house, and he was supposed to get it done before Sunday and come and do some stuff Sunday. And I was in a leadership position there, and he was going to not come to church because he needed to get his roof finished because it might rain the Sunday afternoon. So I told him church was early, and I said, look, you come to church, and I'll come and we'll get this done. So I did, and he came, and I went, and we worked in the blistering sun. I mean, you know what it's like in Phoenix, probably in August, and in the brutal part of the day. And we did it, and we finished 15 minutes before it rained. Now, that was stressful and difficult in the sun and the heat, just the two of us. But we got it done, and the joy that I felt, and there was no anything except love. That was it. Love was the whole motivator. And the joy that he expressed and that I felt for being part of that, because he was able to keep his commitment to come and do what he was going to do at church, then I was able to go serve him in a way that helped him finish his project. And we did that. And that was an example of nothing. And I don't even know if I've ever told that story before for anything. It just came to me now as I was thinking about pure love and service. And that was the only thing at issue or at play in that circumstance. So I want to talk about how to manifest joy every day. We live in a time right now of inflation, of economy struggling, of, we have COVID, it just ended now mostly, but still having effects in different countries. We have economies still recovering. Joy and I were driving downtown in Edmonton, Alberta here the other day, and we still think that the downtown is quite depressed looking compared to how it was pre-pandemic. And, it could partly be because winter and snow, and that always makes things look a little more dreary, but it just feels like that, right? So we have all of this stuff going on. We have a war going on, at least one. The biggest war going on right now is the one in Europe. And all kinds of threats and worries, and the world is an unsettled place. And yet, I can promise you that you can experience joy every day. You can live that life of purpose, prosperity, and joy. I know it because I do. I live that life of purpose, prosperity, and joy. And there's nothing special about me, and I'm not saying that to say, yay, me. The thing that's interesting is the process to go from where I used to be, and, depression and addictions and struggling and suicide attempts and everything else, to a place, the gradual place, moving through a process and learning to understand the levers to manifest. And by manifest, it's kind of a woo-woo word, but it means to create or to show, to make real, to manifest purpose, prosperity, and joy every day. And it's funny because when I have those lunch club meetings I sometimes refer to, or I meet with other people, I'm often asked, well, what do you do, for fun? And that question always strikes me as a little odd. It sets me aback because I only do one thing, and I don't have any work. My work is my joy. My joy is my work. And my wife, whose name is Joy, and you know that, we're just wildly in love. And we get to spend time together. We work together. And we do all kinds of other things. Our mom's here, and we've got the Ukrainian family with us, all that stuff. But life is perpetual joy. And it isn't because nothing goes wrong. It isn't because stuff doesn't break and bad things don't happen. I just had some medical tests, and I've got some struggles. I've got to go find out what they are and get some details, and ooh dear, and none of it matters. And so manifesting joy is in your hands. That's what I want to say. And today is day 102, I think, of these Road to 50 Million videos. And I will reach 50 million of you, to love you, to encourage you, to tell you how beautiful and great you right here, right now are, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on. You are blessed with gifts and talents. You have a call and an urge to serve. And if you are serving, I'd like to talk with you because I have platforms, my podcast and LA Talk radio show to offer if you want to be part of those. And in addition to that, if you're stuck and you're not creating that life of purpose, prosperity, and joy, and you want to, some people are married to their excuses and married to mediocrity. I'm not going to try to talk you out of where you want to be. But if you feel stuck and you're yearning to manifest joy every day, then I'd love to talk, because that's what my mission is, to help you discover your own gifts, and then to overcome all the fears of not good enough, can't this, can't that, too late, and all the rest of the stories that we have, no matter where they came from, no matter how deeply rooted they are. Joy comes from little things and big things, but you can have it every day, every single day. So I'm going to tell you about my day because I'm using me as a proxy, but I want you to think about what you could do in your life. So today, I finished editing a video, and it's for my television network show. Today, I got to go to church and play the organ for the congregation. Today, I got to take care of our animals. Today, Joy and I got to take a little drive after church and talk a bit. Today, I got to make this video for you. And today, I also have to do all of the regular mundane, only they're not mundane, they're just housekeeping things that we do because we're alive. Like, I don't complain or worry about breathing or eating, I do it. Well, the other things are the same. So I'm encouraging you to realize you are the very best you there ever will be or ever was. I need you. I need your brightness, sunshine, your choice to add good to the world. I need to hear your voice. I need to understand your perspective, or at least I feel like I need that. I want it in any case. The word need is, not the right word, but I want those things. And more than anything, I want you to live in perpetual joy. And I promise it's possible. If I can do something to serve you, I will. I see examples all the time of regular folks who don't have magic, don't have a head start, don't have extra luck or anything else, who make choices to serve and to love and to lift. Consequently, they live with a smile, a light heart, and a song on their lips. That is your opportunity every day, no matter what else is going on around you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow on the road to 50 million.